So, what a season it has been, and 37 episodes later, we're back here at the Braille Group Stadium for the final episode of the O Show. For one last time, let's get started. Oosh! Right, so on Sunday afternoon at 4:15, the O's will be making their way out onto the most prestigious platform in English football, underneath the Wembley Arch in this kit, here in the FA Trophy final against AFC Fylde. So, let's take a look at the boys' visit to Wembley earlier this week.
You've never seen Ronnie.
Can't wait to see the boys in red walk out under that Wembley Arch. Right, now it's time to catch up with our director of football ahead of Sunday's FA Trophy final. First, let's take a look at all the goals scored this season, because why not?
In as well. In it goes. Towards that back post. And it's in! Finally! Bond gets it across. There's a chance. Oh, what a finish! Took a deflection, and it's in there, it's 2-0! This is Bond. And Bond blasted through, there's a chance for goal, and it is 3. Flights it in. Oh, it's more marking it, across it goes! There's a chance. Oh, it's off the post, and it's in this time. Free kick comes in from Dayton. Didn't quite get the purchase, but there's a chance. Point blank save. McDonough is a beautiful goal. Comes Lee, and there goes Lee with a shot. Oh, what a goal! Like he cheated, didn't he? 5,043 the crowd. Oh, that's played through. There's a chance. Oh, what a goal! Wonderful finish. It looked offside from here. There's a chance. Oh, it's in 3.5, isn't it? Oh, Alani didn't foul his man. That's it. As that free kick comes in, there's a header and it's a good save, but it's in. Best of punches, it must be said. But that was well done by Craig Clay. And there's a shot. Well, that's wide. Brophy squares that cross, it's a chance! Oh, that's a good finish! There's a shot. Oh, it's gone in! Perhaps stick to the box. Roma looking for an angle. Oh, it's a brilliant goal! Right across it goes, it's in there! Oh, my word! So Bond scores it! Keeper guessed right, but the play. One moment of brilliance this afternoon. Yes, we are! Oh, yes, we are! Curly ball in. Oh, it took a half a touch. Oh, it could go in, and it has done! Almost in slow motion. And that comes Howard. It's in the back of the net. At the moment. Well, that's a good ball. Across it comes, and it's 1-1! Out of the blue! A deep one, that's the keeper's ball. Is it? No, it's not! And it's a header! And it's in the back of the net.
maybe.
Well, that's a ball round the back. Widdowson,
That's
tries to
better,
the
that's
cross.
better.
There's a chance. A beautiful burst out of defence. But suddenly Ling is in, and Ling is across goal. Match turned on its head. Here comes Corona. On that. But there's the header. And it's to the goal. And Leighton Orient. Yes, he scores it. And the 10 men of Leighton Orient are in front.
Cross swinging by the captain, back it up and the flick on and it's in. Less than 2 minutes gone. Closely in the box. Keeper stays on his line. And that's the points. Harold with the goal.
Right, so here we are with Mr. Martin Ling. Martin, thank you so much for joining us.
No problem.
Last guest of the season on the final show, so thank you for joining. We spoke to you a while back, and it's finally wrapped up now. We won the league. Has it sunk in yet? It's been, 3 weeks?
Yeah, it has sunk in. It was a bit strange, looking forward to that. You still got one game to play, and we've had to manage that 3-week period, it's been difficult, but we're there now. But all the hard work that's gone on throughout the last, for me, coming on 2 years, has come to fruition with Justin, the coaching staff, and the boys getting us out of this league, and it's a great place to be. I feel, for me, I look at it as that we've put the foundations down. We're building the house to what we want it to be, and now I know it sounds a bit coy, but now maybe looking to do up to the damp proofing of getting out of League One. So it ain't essential that we get out of League One in one go, but there was a process.
League Two.
League Two. League Two in one go and getting to League One. The process was talked about of a 6-year period of getting back to where we were when I was here previously, which was a very mid-table League One team. First step's been taken. But like anything, the minute it's taken, the drive is now how do we start the process of getting on to the next step of getting out of 2 into 1.
Because League 2 next season, it's going to be a step up, but I'm guessing it's one that now, as a whole club, everyone's looking forward to that league football again, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, just to have the Football League logo on our sleeve, be able to go home on a Saturday night and watch the Football League show knowing that you're going to be featured, I think it is great for us, but like anything, we all have a drive inside of us to be successful. So, I don't want to just be a participant in League Two. I want to be doing well in League Two and looking to get out of it as soon as we possibly can. And that's the ambition that we all have inside us. And then if you ain't got that drive to keep bettering yourself on a daily basis, then you shouldn't be in football, in my opinion.
No, you're right. And I'm guessing being in League 2, though, will make your job, I don't know, slightly easier or harder. I don't know, but will it open the doors to kind of more possibilities with the kind of players that would attract as a league club now?
I think in terms of, I don't have to sell the club as a what I see as a League One club in non-league. It's now a league club in League Two, looking to progress to League One, and my phone is busier with agents of players of all ilks that see us now as an. I think when the word non-league, even though I believe that it's very loosely describes the National League as it was, because every team in it was full-time by about 3 or 4 of them, but the word non-league still goes before it. Now you are a league club, you are more attractive to there's 2 ways really. One, you're more attractive to fetch players in on a full-time basis, but you also become attractive to teams that are in the Championship and maybe the Premier League that would loan their players to you because you're in the league. So it gives you a bigger field to pick from, I believe. I don't think there's a lot of difference in, if I'm totally honest, I don't think there's a massive amount of difference in ability between National League and League Two. I feel that the teams that come out of the National League tend to do okay in League Two. So we aren't going to be making massive changes, but we are, going to top up our squad and put a squad together that we believe can be successful in League Two.
And looking back to last season briefly, Martin, it was pretty much summed up at last week's NGA's awards. We scooped up 3 major prizes: the team of the season, the manager of the season, and Josh Coulson won player of the season. That just sums it up really. What a fantastic season it's been, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think that I was really pleased on the first basis of the team of the season, because that means it incorporates everybody. Josh Coulson, for me, was as good as anyone we had this season. But could I have picked 6, 7 of our players to win that award? I think I could, actually, and that's not being disrespectful to Josh. I read an article the other day about all the awards that have gone round, and they've been shared between about 7 or 8 players now, whether it's the Players' Player of the Year or whatever. Because it's that tight, and we've got a group of players that have played to their maximum this year, and when you get that, that's when you get success. So Josh has been as good and deserves to win it as well as anybody else, but there was people that was just an hair's breadth behind him, and you can put a nucleus of 7 or 8 players there, I believe.
I mean, I suppose that's what the team of the season award kind of go for us. But let's look to Sunday now, the FA Trophy final. As director of football, how does it feel to know you'll be seeing this team that you put together in such dire circumstances 2 years ago, to now see him going out under that Wembley arch? It must fill you with pride.
Yeah, I've always said all the way through, for me, the trophy final would only be really enjoyable if we was going there as a League Two club. So that means I can really enjoy it. The process of organising behind the scenes at a club like Leyton Orient, everything's in place for the players, the management of. If I hear the word Wembley one more time, how about this question, how about that question? So at 4:15 on Sunday, when there ain't going to be no one else asking me any more questions apart from the game of football going on, then I'll be happy, because I want to make sure everything's smooth for everybody concerned. And people don't, it ain't just me that, it's like Lindsay, my secretary, or Liz, who helps me, the secretary. We had to organise an holiday within 4 days of doing when Josh Stevens, the commercial manager, did. And people don't see that side of it. But all of that went, everything that we put in place that we wanted has been done, and that takes a lot of organising at a club like this. And obviously the final part of the organisation of it is down to me to get it right. So I have plenty of people working under me, but it falls on my head that everything's right about the trip that when they went to Spain, and I hear that it's the best trip they ever went on. And Sam tells me all the stories, of course, but he tells me plenty of stories how good it was. And the lads going to Wembley the other day, and it didn't matter to me when we went up. I thought, the trophy would be an enjoyable place. But I just said that earlier in this interview, I'm competitive, so I want to win.
Yeah.
I want to win the double. Will I be devastated if we don't win it? Not as devastated if we would have come second in the league and not gone up, but it will still hurt.
Yeah.
Because I want us to go there and show everybody what a good team we are, show everybody the good club we are, and I think we would be only the 4th team that's ever done the double to win
the National League.
Yeah, to win the National League and to win the trophy. There's been other teams that's gone out of the National League as promotion and won the trophy, but the actual double of getting 2 trophies. And I'm going to use this now and make Elliot laugh, because our trophy cabinet is starting to get filled up again.
Yeah.
And the last time it was filled up was in 2006, and I don't know what the common denominator is, but Elliot Byrne will tell you what that common denominator is.
Is it the Brisbane Road pitch?
Yeah, that's it. It's the same size. Yeah,
because obviously we're taking on AFC Fylde on Sunday. We've played and beaten them twice this season. They lost out to Salford at Wembley just a week ago as well. It's probably not going to be as easy as a lot of people might think.
Well, you just say them 3 things. Everyone thinks that's to turn up, play the game, win the game. You're playing a cup final at Wembley. It's the same with Watford and Man City tomorrow. If Man City go in there in that mindset that they're going to rock up, turn up, and win the game easily, that ain't going to happen. They've got to work hard for it, and their quality will shine through. And if I put that between Leyton Orient and Fylde, we've got better players, we've got a better squad, we're a better club. But if we don't perform on the day, i.e., if we get 8 players on the pitch that are performing to their levels, we win the game because you can carry 3. But if you do it the other way around, where you only have 3 players and the other 8 frees because you're at Wembley, under the spotlight of the cameras and everything, then we won't win the game. So it's about who performs on the day. If we perform to our highest level, I think the league positioning of where we finish proves it, us playing against them proves it, But if we don't play to our levels, and a cup final can be a big leveller, we have to be careful. We have to be. If I don't take, we got fouled. The people saying, "Oh, is it better they won or lost?" It don't make no difference. It's only what we're going to go walk there, or when we get there Sunday, is how we perform on the day, how they perform on the day. They've got to perform above their levels to beat us, but we have to drop below our levels to allow that to happen.
So thank you so much for joining us today, Martin, and best of luck for Sunday. Hope you have an enjoyable day, and I'll see you back in League 2 next season.
That sounds really nice. League 2.
And that's a wrap for the final time this season. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of The O Show, and thank you for all your views and support throughout the season. Of course, thanks to Martin for joining me today and all my guests this season. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you on Sunday at Wembley, and then we'll see you back in the Football League. Up the O's.
Thank you for your support this year. It's been a great season, and hope to see so many of you at Wembley.
Thank you for all your support this season. It's been a great year for us. Thanks for getting behind the lads.
Thank you to all you fans for all your support this season. It's been magnificent. I'm glad we could win the league for you guys and roll on Wembley.
Hi, Leighton Orient fans. It's Josh Gurley here. I just want to say a massive thank you for the support you gave us throughout the whole season. I just want to say we'll see you at Wembley.
Thank you for all your support this season. We all really appreciate it, and we hope to see you at Wembley. Hi guys, just want to say a massive thank you for all your support this year. It's gone a long way to helping us reach our ambition of getting promoted, and we couldn't have done it without you. Hope everyone has a fantastic day over at Wembley. Can't wait to see you all there.